the gauge for a super arch. Counting on the super to do the job. Oh, get ready. Dawson's taking the yoga lesson to new levels of pain. They're really gonna feel this in the morning. Burnout activates. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. The low heavy connected? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The last round brushes that off and keeps going. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up here. Ooh, what a smart blow! Low heavy! Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Connects with the throw! Both sides getting ready, willing to risk it for the overdrive. Player 1 has a full drive gauge, but is on the brink of death. This is a drive to act perfectly executed. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match.
Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Let's go. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Jump in, finds the mark. Goes for the fireball. Still slugging it out here. Stops him with the target combo. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Got their eye on the air. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Yoga teleport! Where is he going? Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that. Finishes it with the anti-air. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Checks him with the boom. Checks him with the projectile. Smart play to stop the opponent there. That counter's got to have rattled him. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Sonic boom. Jumps. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Yoga fires it. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but just hits the drive. Can this drive KO? Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Medium kick hits. Throws them to negate the block. Very solid corner switch. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Neither of them willing to back off. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive move low heavy for the win. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Let's off a projectile to waste time. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Smart play with the throw. Knockdown and uses the target combo as a filler. Scrapping it out up close. In there! Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.
comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Shall we begin?
I'm #1. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Opts for the throw. The low kick connects. Goes for the throw. Was well in range to score the throw. Player 1 with the life lead. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Solid combo. Reads them. That slight doubt is all it took. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Gut smash! Gets the jump in. Can't tech the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Time's the only thing moving here. Player 1 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. What'll happen here? Teleports! That's gonna rattle him. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Side switch in the corner. Time to reassess the situation? Yoga teleport! Where is he going? This is a turn of KO! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in? Good old slap. It's a good spot to use the super. Oh, get ready. Dawson's taking the yoga lesson to new levels of pain. They're really gonna feel this in the morning. What with risky play, but it pays off. Crowns them from above. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 2 may be able to pull a back passes out the cage right there. The final bout is about to start. You don't step in the ring with Honda and expect to walk away. They push their way out of the corner. Teleport. Nowhere safe. They're in range. We're gonna see a jump burn down. This can lead to something. That was a magical shot. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Yoga teleport. Where is he going? Throws a fireball. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. What's the play here? Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Time to sit on the lead? Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Anything could happen here. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Burnout is triggered. Gets some. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. 100 hand slap. Teleports. That's gonna rattle him. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. Player 2 chases them down. Big throws. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. All the throw connects. Going in? Just goes for it at this range. Merciless yoga. Dalsum just straight up slapping the taste out of their mouth. This is gonna hurt and humiliate. What a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
The pleasure is mine.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Those aren't working here. The low kick connects. Hits up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Still slugging it out here. Player 1 chases them down. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. We're close to the point where one mistake could end the round. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive game. They'll need to be very careful here. Blocks the low heavy. Can't tech the throw, experiencing burnout. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Oh God, this is tense. Goes for the jump in. Looking for a chance. KO. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? From low heavy to teleports. That's gonna rattle him. Grabs and throws him away. Player 2 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Breaks those shins. Not close enough for the throw. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.